Rivals Radio.
Welcome back to Rivals Radio. We're your hosts, Wally and Dee, here in the Rivals Broadcast Network.
Great to be back.
Today, we're diving deep, just like you asked. We're unpacking all the wild action from Week 4 of college football.
Yeah, Week 4 was something else. Lots of shakeups, big statements, really set the stage.
Absolutely. We've gone through the league front office reports, crunched the numbers, and we're here to break it all down. Plus, we'll look ahead to the Week 5 matchups you absolutely cannot miss.
And a quick word later on the Pro League, too, for everyone following that closely.
Perfect. So let's jump right in. Week 4, it kicked off with some Monday madness, didn't it?
Oh, it really did. That 6 p.m. game, number 3 Oklahoma, traveling to number 13 TCU. Wow.
TCU pulled off the upset, 33-27. What stood out there?
Well, Oklahoma fell behind big early, like multiple touchdowns down.
Yeah.
But they fought back hard, got it within 3. Classic Oklahoma resilience, really.
But TCU held on.
They did. And, that TCU crowd was a massive factor. It wasn't just noise. It felt like it genuinely disrupted Oklahoma's offense, especially Lee.
Yeah, home field advantage can be huge.
And Gabe Brown, TCU's quarterback, he was clutch. Made the throws when they needed them most to seal that huge upset. It really tells you how a fired-up team at home can take down a giant.
A huge statement by TCU early in the week. Then at 8 p.m., Georgia Tech faced Florida State, billed as a clash of the best unranked ACC teams.
Right, and Florida State just dominated, 48-14. It wasn't even close.
What was the key? We heard Noah Roberts for Georgia Tech has pro potential.
He does, you see flashes. But Florida State's defense had a plan and executed it perfectly. They were all over him, collapsed the pocket, just didn't let him get comfortable. It was a masterclass in shutting down a talented QB.
And offensively for the Seminoles,
Labart picked the third. Just wow. An absolutely elite performance, 4 passing touchdowns, and he ran for 2 more.
6 total touchdowns.
6. He basically was the offense, dictated everything. That performance put everyone on notice. Florida State isn't just good, they look dominant.
Okay, so Monday set a high bar, moving into Tuesday. Turnovers and dominance seem to be the theme.
Yeah, bit of a mixed bag. At 6 p.m., we had Liberty versus Tulsa. Tulsa grabbed the upset, 21-17.
Liberty had been playing well, right? Alex Roy getting a lot out of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Roy had them playing way above their paper talent level, especially on defense. But Tulsa just committed to the run.
Round and pound.
Yep. They leaned on their offensive line, wore down Liberty's defense bit by bit. It wasn't flashy, but it was effective. Showed that old school approach can still win you games.
Stick to your identity. Then at 8 p.m., number 14, Alabama hosted Missouri. Less of an upset there.
Yeah, you could say that. 36-3 Alabama. Complete domination.
What was the story there? Just overwhelming talent.
Pretty much. Troy Hill ran wild for Bama. The offense scored almost at will. But the real statement, their defense.
Shut out Missouri, no touchdowns.
Not a single one. And then, just to twist the knife, they threw a touchdown pass with 0 seconds left on the clock.
Seriously?
Yep, talk about sending a message. It was pure dominance, a psychological blow as much as a physical one. Alabama looked every bit the contender. No doubt about that. All right, Wednesday rolled around. More blowouts.
Oh, yeah. Number 4, Michigan hosted Army at 6 p.m. Michigan's got those national title hopes, and they look the part.
Final score.
51-0, Michigan. Complete shutout.
Wow. Any standout performances?
Keon Hunter, their running back. 295 rushing yards.
295 in one game.
Insane, right. The offensive line just mauled Army's front, and Hunter ran through gigantic holes all day. That puts him squarely in the national conversation, not just the team.
That's a Heisman-level game right there.
Okay.
And then at 8 p.m., a ranked matchup. Number 9, Pittsburgh taking on number 5, NC State. Some folks thought NC State was maybe ranked a bit high.
Yeah, there was that undeserving top 5 talk floating around. Pittsburgh definitely came out to prove a point.
And did they? Pitt won 39-22?
They did. Their offense was really balanced, ran it well, threw it well, kept the NC State defense guessing all night. Even when the score got a little closer at times, Pitt always seemed in control.
So a balanced attack was key. Absolutely. It showed that kind of versatility can really neutralize a strong defense.
Big win for Pitt. They answered the critics.
Definitely solidified their spot. Okay, Thursday, thrillers and shutouts continued. Number 8, Texas hosted Navy at 6.
And Texas rolled 56-0. They're having a really stellar Big 12 season so far.
Who led the charge?
Quarterback Reno Hightower just lit it up. 6 touchdown passes.
6 TDs through the air. Man.
Yeah, he was incredibly efficient. Texas's offense looks explosive, really capable of scoring in bunches. They're quietly putting together a serious campaign.
Definitely a team to watch. Then at 8 p.m., an SEC battle. Number 15, Auburn at Texas A&M.
Now this one was a grinder, much tighter game. Auburn came away with the win 16-10.
Handing A&M their first loss. What happened there?
Auburn's defense really showed up. Texas A&M just couldn't get anything going offensively, couldn't find any rhythm. Auburn played tough, disciplined football and just ground out the win.
Classic SEC defensive struggle then.
Pretty much. Big road win for Auburn, and maybe exposed a few things about A&M's offense. All right, Friday Night Lights. What did we see?
At 6 p.m., Missouri State played number 18, UCLA. UCLA won big, 41-3.
Anything notable there besides the score?
Yeah, it was the first televised game for Chad Breedlove for UCLA.
And how'd he look?
Made an impact. UCLA scored early, scored often. He definitely adds another weapon and another dimension to their attack, something for defenses to worry about.
Good debut for him. And then at 8 p.m., Louisville versus Coastal Carolina. Sounded like a tale of two halves.
Oh, absolutely. The
Oh.
first half was, well, a bit of a snooze fest, honestly. Not much happening.
But the second half,
Turned into a bloodbath. Louisville just exploded. Their running back, Robert Patrick, went off.
how big a game.
Massive. 205 rushing yards. He just carried the team. Louisville pulled away for a dominant 41-10 win. Showed how sticking with the run game can wear teams down. Patrick was unstoppable.
Another huge rushing performance. Okay, that brings us to Saturday. Packed slate as always.
Always kicked off at 8 a.m. with Duke at number 21 Notre Dame. An ACC rivalry game.
How did that play out? Notre Dame won 27-13.
It was close for a long time, like really tight through three quarters, back and forth.
But Notre Dame pulled away.
Yeah, in the fourth quarter, their running game just took over. They started pounding the ball, Duke couldn't stop it, and Notre Dame sort of imposed their will to seal the win, showed some real late-game toughness.
Finishing strong. At 9 a.m., number 20 North Carolina played FCS Northwest. More of a tune-up game.
Pretty much, yeah, a warm-up. UNC won easily 54-10.
Any takeaways?
Toby Fortune, UNC's quarterback, looked sharp. Threw for 386 yards. Good chance for them to work on their passing game, build some confidence before tougher ACC games.
Smart scheduling sometimes. Then at 10 a.m., Maryland versus number 25 Iowa. You called this a Big Ten death match.
Yeah, it felt like one. Maryland's been playing better than people realize, kind of rising silently.
And they pushed Iowa hard.
Yeah, multiple lead changes. Real gritty, tough game. Iowa just found a way to win 23-17. Showed a ton of resilience.
That's a character-building win for Iowa.
Definitely. Winning those tight, ugly games is what good teams do. Big for them staying in the rankings.
And at 11 a.m., South Carolina hosted Florida. SC needed a win.
They did, but they didn't get it. Florida came out firing. They'd had a rough start to the season, but they played with desperation and just blew South Carolina out 52-10.
Florida finding some form then.
Looked like it. A much-needed big performance for them. Tough loss for South Carolina, though. Hard to get momentum back.
For sure. At 12 p.m., another FCS opponent, Northwest, played Kansas.
And Kansas got the win, 44-27. The interesting thing here, according to the notes, is that Kansas simplified things.
How so?
Pared down the playbook, the schemes, went back to basics, focused on execution, and it worked. Found an identity. Sometimes less is more, you know?
Good coaching adjustment. Finally, at 1 p.m., the big one. Number 2, Ohio State versus BYU.
Yeah, and this was, well, decisive. Ohio State won 38-3. Complete, total dominance.
Ramon Grant III solidifying his Heisman case.
Absolutely. He was fantastic again, controlled the whole game. But it wasn't just him. Ohio State looked like a machine. Offense, defense, special teams, firing on all cylinders. It looks scary good.
Wow, what a week of action. Okay, so after all that chaos, let's talk rankings. The Week 5 top 25 must have seen some movement.
Oh, definitely. Some big shifts reflecting those results.
So what are the key takeaways at the top?
Well, the very top is stable-ish. Number 1, Clemson holds. Number 2, Ohio State holds. But then Michigan jumps up one spot to number 3.
Okay.
And Georgia also moves up 1 to number 5.
Yeah.
So some shuffling within that elite group.
But the bigger moves were elsewhere.
Right. You saw Pittsburgh make that huge leap up 5 spots to number 4 after beating NC State. That's a major statement.
Huge jump.
And TCU, after upsetting Oklahoma, they jumped 5 spots too, up to number 8. Both those teams really vaulted themselves into the national picture.
And the flip side, who took a tumble?
Oklahoma dropped significantly, down 7 spots to number 10. That loss really hurt them. And NC State fell even further, down 9 spots to number 14.
Ouch, that's a big drop for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, that loss to Pitt was costly. And we have a new face. Iowa sneaks in at number 25 after that tough win over Maryland.
Good for the Hawkeyes. All right, this leads us right into the Heisman race. You mentioned Ramon Grant III.
Yeah, he's looking like the clear front runner right now, doesn't he? QB for Ohio State, just putting up monster numbers, leading the #2 team. He's owning that top spot.
But it's still early. Who else is really pushing him? Who should we be watching?
Definitely keep Casey Guidry, the Oregon QB, on your radar. He's lighting it up. LeBart Vic III, after that 6-touchdown game for Florida State, he's absolutely in the mix now.
Huge week for him.
Massive. And don't forget, Robert Ojemudia, the Ole Miss QB, still hasn't thrown an interception, which is incredible. Plus, Shelton Atkins, the QB at Georgia, they're all right there, hot on Grant's heels. It's shaping up to be a fantastic race.
Going to be fun to track. Now, let's quickly hit some individual stat leaders across the league. Who's topping the chart?
Okay, rapid fire. Passing yards leader is Freddie Mallett from Missouri with 1722. A lot of volume there.
Wow, passing TDs.
That's Lord from Arkansas. He's got 15. Finding the end zone consistently. And as I mentioned, Robert Ojemudia from Ole Miss leads with 0 interceptions. Perfect record so far. Just amazing efficiency.
Incredible. How about rushing?
Keon Hunter from Michigan, after that huge game, leads with 629 yards. He's dominating on the ground.
I'm in receiving.
Receiving yards leader is Brahms from Colorado. He's got 530. And for receiving touchdowns, Vernon Whitehart from Pittsburgh has 9. 9 TDs already, just a nose for the end zone.
Impressive numbers. Let's flip to defense. Who's making the tackles?
Emery from Kansas leads the nation with 58 tackles. Just always around the ball.
Tackles for loss, disrupting plays.
Diggs from Notre Dame leads with 11 TFLs, living in the opponent's backfield.
And the sack leader. Any dominant pass rushers.
Oh yeah, Durbin, also from Notre Dame. He is on an absolute tear, 10.5 sacks already.
10.5 sacks through 4 weeks.
Unbelievable, right? He also leads with 14 tackles for loss overall. Just a complete game wrecker off the edge.
Wow. Any leaders in interceptions?
We've got a 3-way tie right now. Ricard from Stanford, Falk from Miami, and Hyde from Oklahoma State. All of them have 4 interceptions. Ball hawks.
Great stuff. Okay, let's use all that context and look ahead. Week 5 looks absolutely loaded. Some huge matchups that could shake things up again.
It really is stacked. You don't want to miss this week's action.
Let's run through the key games. Monday
starts with Coastal Carolina visiting that newly minted #4 Pittsburgh at 6 p.m. See if Pitt can handle the ranking. Then at 8 p.m., #13 Alabama is at Texas A&M. Huge SEC rematch potential. Can A&M bounce back?
Tuesday
at 6 p.m., Ole Miss travels to Arkansas. And then at 8 p.m., this is one you absolutely have to watch. #2, Ohio State goes to Rutgers. Can Grant III keep that Heisman train rolling on the road?
Ohio State at Rutgers. Got it marked. What about Wednesday?
Wednesday, 6 p.m., another good rivalry. #21, North Carolina at Duke. Then Kentucky at South Carolina at 8 p.m., SC desperate for a conference win. Thursday at 6 p.m., #9, Indiana visits Nebraska. That could be interesting. And then Georgia Tech at Louisville at 8 p.m. Another chance to see LeBart Vic III in action.
Okay, Friday night. Usually some good ones.
Definitely. Liberty is at San Diego State at 6 p.m. But the main event, 8 p.m., this is massive. #6, USC travels to #11, Oregon.
Wow, that's a potential playoff eliminator right there. Huge implications.
Absolutely huge.
Yeah.
That's a must-watch game.
Yeah.
Top-tier teams, high stakes, could reshape the whole landscape. Winner stays right in the thick of the playoff hunt.
USC at Oregon, Friday night. Don't miss it. And Saturday wraps it up.
Packed Saturday, as always. Kicks off early, 8 a.m., Kansas at Appalachian State. 9 a.m., Central Michigan at #3 Michigan. 10 a.m., FCS East at Maryland. 11 a.m., Akron at Florida State. Another look at Vic III.
Keep roll.
Midday, 12 p.m., #14, NC State tries to bounce back at Syracuse. Then 1 p.m., FCS West visits #7, Texas. Hightower looking to stay hot. What a week.
Incredible slate. Now, before we wrap, let's shift gears slightly. We mentioned the Pro League earlier. There are some updates there that fans, maybe even potential owners, need to hear about, right?
That's right, for all you dedicated Pro League followers, things are moving along nicely behind the scenes. The league's getting some upgrades ready for year 2.
Upgrades like what?
Specifically, the mod logos and the uniform aesthetics. They're putting the finishing touches on those now, getting ready for the next season. Expect to see some teasers dropping soon, making things look even sharper.
Sounds good. So what's the opportunity here for fans?
Well, look, if you've ever seriously thought about, owning a piece of a real sports organization, this is kind of that moment.
Owning a team.
Yeah, getting involved at the ground level. The league is always looking for passionate, dedicated people. The draft isn't until February, seems far away, but now's the time.
So how does someone get involved?
Reach out. Connect with a league board member or even the commissioner directly. Talk to them about getting involved. It's a pretty unique chance, honestly. It's not just fantasy stuff. It's helping build and shape a genuine sports franchise. You don't see this kind of fan-driven opportunity much elsewhere.
A really cool opportunity for dedicated fans to take the next step.
Okay, what a deep dive that was. Week 4 was nuts. Week 5 looks incredible.
Seriously, Grant the Third, Hunter. Some guys are just playing on another level right now, and the season's just getting heated up.
Week 5 is packed with those crucial matchups we talked about. You really can't afford to miss any of it.
Nope. And we'll be right back here next time to break down all the fallout, the big plays, the surprises.
For Dee, I'm Wally, and this has been Rivals Radio. Peace out, Rivals Nation.
It's Rivals Radio.